Hello everybody and welcome to BWTales print number 35. This week another image from the road trip that I took with my father a lot of years ago, and I told you about in the last videos, the tales number 34, that you can check out here in the link. So this is the image. This is kind of a symbol of a place. This place is Torre Canne. Is a very beautiful town in the Puglia region, so in South Italy. Is over the sea with a nice little harbor. It's really a beautiful place. And this was obviously 30 years ago. And at the time, in that specific area, tourism was still at the beginning, and was very nice because when we arrived and we arrived in this place, there was kind of like 20 years before in time. It was really nothing very touristic still. It was really natural, and all the people were so nice and so eager to have tourists, and to have to make a good impression, so you can go and spread the word about the places and all these kind of things. And this place was kind of the symbol of it, because it's the normal grocery store that you can find in any village. And but here you can see all the signs that are starting to promote local products that are for tourists, that to attract tourists. And all the cities was like there, and the soul of the city was still there, because still is a place where there's a chair out of the shop, so the people can stop there and start to talk with each other, with the owner, and probably exchange all the news about half of the population of the place. And it was very, very natural. And by the way, it was fantastic. We were in a beautiful hotel in center that I know is still there, and so that had this beautiful pool at the top floor of the hotel. And it was nice because looking around from there, there was probably just another hotel further south that was visible. But if you look now on Google, for example, because I never went back since then, but looking online, there's a lot of hotels and other things. And what I wonder, looking at this picture, is did the place evolved for sure, but did the place lost its soul or not? Did the town lost its soul? And this is something that is kind of that can happen. There are a lot of places that I visited after many years, and they just evolved, but the kindness of the people, the attitude of the people was still there. The soul of the place was still there. Other places that totally changed. A lot of places made the mistake to try to adapt and create what they imagined was attracting tourists. So, for example, calm, quiet places that became, a lot of discos and all these kind of things just to attract young people, or things like that. So, I have no idea if this little town is remain the same, if the soul of the town is still there. I hope so, because it was absolutely beautiful and genuine, and the people were great. We had we met people and they were great. I remember we stopped by this shop and there was people sit there talking, and we asked some suggestions about I don't know if it was some place to visit or some place where to go to eat something, and we ended up talking for half hour with the people, and they told us all the history of the place, how it was changing, and all these kind of things. So it was very, very beautiful. And by the way, another thing that was really fun in this place and showed the beginning of the tourist age. It was that we were sitting in a bar near the wallway over the ocean, over the sea, and we were just looking at the people going by, and that was quite fun because we saw a lot of traffic. It was always cars, a lot of cars going on around, and we were thinking, oh, a place like this, all this traffic, where did it come from? And after a moment, we realized there were the same 10 cars with the same guys on them, and just looking for, if there's a new tourist in town. So that was the soul of the place. This genuine Italian town that it's something that you can see still in the imaginary of a lot of tourists. They hope to find it, and I have no idea if that soul is still there or not. I would love to go there and do other pictures. I hope I will have an opportunity for that and to see how the evolution was. Also because the Puglia region is fantastic. It's one of the most beautiful places in Italy, in my opinion. So that's a very great thing. And this picture is another part for me. That yes, we arrived in this place, and as I said, it was just me and my father. We left my mother and my sister in the Abruzzo, where we were used to vacation, and we had this road trip together. And that was something that, well, I suggested to everybody to take something like that. Get a parent and go with your father or with your mother and do something like that. And for me, always remind me the fun we had because we didn't have to be politically correct. We didn't have to be careful about what we said, and there was really a way to bond. But it's very very stupid things. Just sitting and take a look at the girls passing by and make some comments that. Obviously, if you are with your wife, are not appropriate. If you have a daughter, probably she will start to 3 hours debate about women are not objects and all this kind of things. Everything is perfectly correct and right. But when you are alone, you don't need that. And so there can be just a joke, a comment, or something. There's a way to bond. And after that, it becomes much easier to talk about more important matters, and it's another thing that you discover that your parents are a human being, are not superheroes, and so it's something that is really really nice to do, and it's something that for me is one of the greatest memory that I had, because it's really different when you don't have the other part of the family. It's kind of different, and sometimes it starts with very stupid things, because I don't know, I remember we had my father had a new car, an Alfa 75, was a beautiful car, and the freeway was okay. What speed can we do with this car? And I remember that 210 kilometers hour was still okay. Let leave the accelerator alone, because it was still pushing. But something like that is just a moment that is something stupid, but you bond together. It's like sharing, a little something that keep it a secret or these kind of things. But that can start a lot of talking, and they can start a way to know each other. So yeah, if you have kids or if you have parents, try to find the time to do something, time alone from the family, and just to create something that creates a bond. That's something that I really suggest. By the way, this is all. This picture, a symbol of the town. I really hope that the soul and the spirit of the place is still there, also now that there are a lot of hotels and much more tourists. because that was really a spirit that I enjoyed. We had really met fantastic people that they were so open and helpful. It was really absolutely great. So this is all about this image and about this week tale, and I'm pretty sure I will show you another one or two pictures from the trip, because scanning the negatives I was wow, I almost forgot that I had such pictures there. So, and it's a very nice memory. As usual, thank you for watching. Please go to the link that is down there in the description, so you can see the image on my website, and see it much better. As usual, if you enjoy the video, please put a like, put a subscribe to the channel. This said, thank you for watching, and keep creative, stay free, and have a lot of fun.